Jackson awaits the first pitch, and instead time call. Get everything back up and running there, Josh?
Yeah, I've got one camera that's a little off still, but
well, that matches me then. I'm a little off. That one in there for a strike. Nothing in one. Leonard Hamilton signed a big extension today. Florida State. Got paid. Going to be there a while through 2016-17, I think it is. Isn't it? Second highest coach in the league, Richard J. Here's a nice bunt laid down third baseline. Going to take a perfect play. Not going to happen. Jackson's aboard on the bunt single. Over to third base. Good base running by Cameron High. 2 runners aboard here for Cherville. A chance to make up some ground. Nobody out now on the number 9 hitter. Maybe the hottest hitter on the team, Clay Fuller. Clay Fuller, last 2 games against Henderson on Saturday night, 3 for 4 with the 3-run homer. Then a couple nights ago in Shelby, also had a couple hits in 4 trips, including a 2-run double. Here's a swing and a miss by Clay Fuller. Cameron High reached, got all the way to second because the throw to first went in the dugout on his ground ball. Hunter Jackson pretty much outruns the ball first. A perfect bunt down that third baseline. He's at first. 2 runners aboard. Nobody out and Fuller, the hitter.
Sure would like to see.
Now throw to first. He's back.
Yeah.
Like to see what?
Like to see the old double steal on our side now.
I'd like to see the 3-run homer.
Yeah, well.
This kid's capable of doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely has some. He's been a big, strong hitter for.
Swing and a miss. He had a good cut that time. Comes up empty, though, and Fuller's in the hole 0-2. Thanks for tuning in tonight. American Legion Baseball, first round of the playoffs, Game 1. Cherville going after 7th straight, unprecedented 7th straight Area 4 title. Here's the pitch up and away. Be tough this year to take one of Coach Reynolds' better coaching jobs, the team that finished 4th in the division, 9-7, just barely over 500 in the division. And believe it or not, overall, 10-11, under 500.
Very rough season.
And I want to say the last few years, he's closed out the regular season on a winning streak. Here's Fuller delivering a hit in the left field. Sharply hit, base hit. That'll get Cherville's first run in. An RBI single for Fuller. That plates Cameron High with Cherville's first run of the night. The Rocky Bennett Cherville first run of the game. Hunter Jackson down to second, so 2 runners aboard. Still nobody out. Top of the order now, Cody Dellinger. Special thanks to our run sponsor, Rocky Bennett. First time we get to mention him tonight. And now a meeting on the mound with the Huntersville coaching staff and infielders. Timeout on the field, timeout here, 3-1, Huntersville leading.
HLV and candidate for mayor of Cherryville wants to bring back TLC. That's transparency, leadership.
Get it cranked at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuilt and repaired. Located at 457 Paul H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Phil Starter and Alternator, Cherryville. Super Tuesday is back at Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville. Cheeseburgers for just 99 cents. And it's time to get your flu shots. And don't forget about the new Kids Vitamin-Free program. Pick up a free bottle of children's chewable multivitamins every 30 days. Parent must come in and sign up each child for their 30-day supply. At Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville.
In there to face the right-hander, Venator. Spencer Venator, your pitcher for Huntersville. Here's the bunt again. This time foul again. Third base side. So
They get that bunt there, it'd be perfect.
He's mad at himself. You can see the frustration.
If he can just, 6 inches to the right, that's a heck of a bunt. But
Well,
good news is we got
the good news is he's not out yet.
no
He's got another chance here. He might swing away. He may take his chance on bunting again.
no outs. Go ahead, run at the plate. I mean, that's good news for this game.
Yeah, it is. That's the way it started. 3-0. Huntersville lead's been trimmed to 3-1 this inning, and Cherville threatening to get more of this pitch in the dirt. This Huntersville team, I haven't seen them all year, but just to watch them here in the first 2 and 2+ innings on defense, they look fundamentally sound. They look like they know what they're doing on defense. Venator with the 1-2 pitch, sliced on the third baseline foul, just foul. That's a break for Cherville because that would have been an easy out at third.
Yeah.
At least 1 out. I think that's all they would have got, but it would have been 1 out. So down here we'll get another chance. RBI single this inning from Clay Fuller. Cameron High reached on an error. Hunter Jackson singled on an infield single, then Clay Fuller hit one to left field to score the run. This one mops out of the glove of the catcher. Both base runners will advance. That's just going to be a pass ball. Thought the catcher should have played that one, but Jackson will go to third. Clay Fuller down to second. Good news for Cherville. There's the bunt they didn't get.
Yep.
So 2 runners aboard. They're now in scoring position, and a 2-2 count to Dellinger. Cody Dellinger singled his first time up, but then was doubled up on that double play. Here's a shot in the left field, base hit. 1 run will score. Ball to the left fielder, 2 runs will score. Dellinger goes into second base with a 2-run double. And we are tied just like that.
Just like that.
3-3.
We're back in the game.
Cody Dellinger comes up big with the 2-run double to tie this game up as Hunter Jackson and Clay Fuller come in to score for Cherville Post 100. 3-3 game now here. Cherville batting in the bottom of the third, and it'll bring up the third baseman, Caleb Nairn.
David, in a few minutes here, we're going to slide down to the right. I got a cameraman coming in here because something's wrong with the footer, so I'm going to bring a cameraman in here with us. That's all right.
Right there?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good. I don't know how much sliding I can do. You might can.
I'm going to slide just a little bit. Slide just a little bit.
Who's coming, Dustin?
Yep, Dustin's in here too. He's packing up. He's coming in and hang out with us.
3-3 game now. Here's the pitch. A bunt. Foul laid down off the bat of Nairn.
Yeah, it looks like you're trying to get like a walk-off bunt. He's not getting the bat head around, and it's just going.
I heard Danny say he bunted like a walker, but what Danny don't know is Richard's full swing. Tough crowd, he says. Tough crowd.
I'm stuck over here, boys.
0-1 pitch in there to knees for a strike now. 0-2 to Caleb Nairn. Runner at second base, Cody Dellinger, his 2-run double has tied the game. 3-3 here in the bottom of the third. He represents the go-ahead run for Cherville. Have not led here tonight, trailed 3-0, and have now come back to tie it up. And here's one lifted out into center field. Center fielder coming in. It's going to drop in for a hit. Dellinger will have to hold up because he had to wait and make sure that the center fielder champion would not be able to get to it and catch it in the air. But it is the 4th hit of the inning now for Cherville Post 100 as Caleb Nairn delivers his first of the night. And now Josh Beam. Beam, a strikeout victim in the first, up there with a chance to give his team the lead.
He can do it. He can do it.
2-1 Gaston last I saw.
Phil Gardner's on the case over there. 2-1. 2-1 Gaston right here.
Here's the pitch. Ball 1. to Josh Bain. Gaston Braves now lead 5-1 over Rutherford going to the fourth inning. Here's a throw to first and the runner back in there. Two-run homer by Chuck Lawing gives the Gaston Braves a 5-1 lead. Playing long ball. Here's a 1-0 pitch, popped up high out behind second base. Right fielder coming in. He'll make the easier play. Makes the catch. Now they bluff the tag from third, and every runner will stay put as Bean flies out for the second out. Excuse me, the first out. Or am I getting the second out? That's the first out of the inning. With one out now, that will bring up Dalton Towery. You good there?
Yeah, I think so. See, we might put.
Here's the first pitch, swung on, grounded in the hole, shortstop. Nice play, but now boots it. Another infield error. Towery will reach. That will move everybody up. And now Cherville does take the lead. Narrowing down to second. Cody Dellinger comes in to score the go-ahead run, 4-3 Cherville on top. Still two runners aboard with one out, and Brett Huff, your hitter. Ground ball to short. He had to go to his right, but just tried to get rid of it basically before he caught it and tried to roll a double play and just kind of slung it out of his own glove, and it's an infield error. Second error of the inning now for this Huntersville team. And they have been costly errors to this point. From the stretch now, Venator with the pitch. Swung on, ripped to right field, base hit off the bat of Brett Huff. They will hold the runner at third. Cherville's really starting to heat up the bats a little bit now, as this will be the ninth batter to come to the plate here. A single from Huff. Towery moves to second, and narrowing over to third. The bases are loaded with one out for Brandon Alexander. Brandon Alexander, the ninth batter to come to the plate. Shelby leads Haywood County 6-0. Going to the fourth inning. Gaston Braves, as we just mentioned a moment ago, lead Rutherford 5-1. Here's the first pitch in there at the knees. No balls and a strike to Brandon Alexander. Bases loaded for Cherville. Already 4 runs across. The pitch to the plate. Big hopper to third. Third baseman cuts it off. He'll come home. That's a nice play. And the catcher does just get his foot on the plate. Fielder's choice, Alexander, will be at first. The out is a 5-2 put out of Caleb Nairn at the plate. Good job by the third baseman and a good job by the catcher to make sure he towed the plate for the second out. So 2 down, bases still loaded. Cameron High, the hitter, he started all this when he reached on an infield error. Came around to score the first Cherville run of the night. And the first pitch to the plate outside to Cameron High, ball 1. So far the rain has held up. The umbrellas that were up earlier have gone down. Don't think there's any rain falling at all right now in our immediate area. Game's going on here at the Gaston Braves and at Shelby. Here's a base hit in the left field. 1 run will score. They will hold the runner at third. There's a little pickoff play back at third, and they got him. A base hit off the bat of Alexander. Off the bat of Cameron High. Drives in 1 run. But a good play, a good cutoff out there to nail Brett Huff as he rounded third. That will be a 7-5-6 put out to get the base runner over there at third base, Brett Huff, for out number 3. But a good inning for Cherville. They pushed 5 runs across in the inning on 6 hits. 5 runs on 6 hits. There was 2 errors and 2 runners left on base. 3 complete here at Fraley Field in Cherville. Your Mr. Sparky Hauser Red TRT Trailer Sales Scoreboard now has Cherville on top, 5-3.
It's time to jump in. Jump in and cool off with a dip in your backyard pool. To help keep your pool sparkling clean all summer long, see Carolina Hardware Garden and Pool Center on the Reedsville Road in Lincoln. They carry a full line of BioGuard products. Plus, they'll analyze your water to make sure you get the right blend of BioGuard. And keep your yard looking great with the new Husqvarna Zero Turn tractor, push mower, or trimmer. Carolina Hardware and Garden Center on the Reedsville Road in Lincoln. Carolina Heating and Cooling in Cherryville has been in business for over 90 years with over 4 generations of contractor experience. Carolina Heating and Cooling specializes in sales, service, and installation of heating and cooling products. They offer annual maintenance agreements and service all brands of equipment. Carolina Heating and Cooling, 1313 West Church Street in Cherryville in the old Ford Motor Company building. Owned and operated by Keith and Brian Long. Call 704-435-4433. The Big Splash Sales Event is underway at Our Lane Motorsports in Lincoln. It's time to come in and cool off this summer with a new Kawasaki Jet Ski Watercraft. Brand new models start at only $89.99. Come on in for all the details. You'll find one that's just right for you for your summertime fun. Ask about great rebates and low financing now available. Plus, they have golf carts too. Don't miss the Big Splash Sales Event going on now at Our Lane Motorsports, Highway 27 east of Shelby at the Highway 73 intersection.
Beam Dellinger. Something. He's from Cherville. He's bound to be kin to one of them.
Here's the pitch to the plate. Ground ball out towards second. Going to give Dellinger another chance. He feels it clean. Over to first in time to get Grazilla for the first out. 4-3 put out. 1 up, 1 down now to bring up the right fielder, Justin Baker. Baker flied to center field his first time up. Shelby leads Haywood County 6-0 in the 4th inning. The Gaston Braves lead 5-1 tonight in their game.
Everybody else got rained out.
Every other game but this one rained out. That's right. 5 of the 8.
Yep.
Rained out tonight.
Except me and Dustin are going to the mountains tomorrow.
Are you?
Yep.
Haywood County almost to Tennessee.
Yep.
2 balls, no strikes to count here to Justin Baker.
We're going to leave at lunchtime tomorrow. Hopefully get back by the 6th.
Brandon Alexander on the hill. The 2-0 pitch swung on and ripped down the third. Third baseman cuts it off. Then throw across. Good play. Very good time to get Baker. That ball was not hit as hard as I thought it was over there. And Aaron does a good job of coming across, cutting it off, and making a nice throw to first. So 2 up, 2 down now in the Huntersville 4th inning, and it'll bring up the center fielder, Will Champion, who singled his first time up. This is not fair because Dustin's not having to talk, and he can eat the whole time.
He's sitting there eating all our peanuts and pistachios
while we're watching.
Or salivating.
Here's the pitch, swung on, pop up, right side, foul territory, out of play behind the Huntersville, on top of the Huntersville dugout.
Yep, that's a Johnny Brown All-State agency.
That is, John Brown All-State foul ball.
Yep, downtown John Brown All-State. That's where it is, too. That's where Johnny Brown All-State agency is, it's downtown.
Where it should be.
So he really is downtown Johnny Brown.
Here's a shot off the glove of Alexander. He flips it there. He got to wait on it. Throws to first in time. Got him. Good play. Wow. A 1-3 put out. Alexander got his glove on it. As he swatted at it, he slung it up in the air. Had to wait on it to come back down. Grabbed it. Throws to first. And completes a 1-2-3 inning of Huntersville. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Hauser Glove Mr. Sparky TRT Trail scoreboard. 5-3 Cherville on top of Huntersville.
Not the know-how, and
You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today.
Just like you love Cherryville sports, Cherryville has a hometown skilled nursing facility that loves their work too. Peak Resources Cherryville, where caring comes to life. For a tour of Peak Resources Cherryville, call us at 704-435-6029 or just stop by. Located off Delview Road at 700 Self Street in Cherryville. And we'd love to meet you. Peak Resources Cherryville, providing exceptional nursing and rehabilitation care at Cherryville. Again, phone 704-435-6029 for Peak Resources Cherryville. Discover something for everyone at the Red Rabbit 27 shops in Lincoln. For women, you'll find handbags, sunglasses, garden decor, and more. For men, there's outdoor furniture, garden tools, saddles, boots, and chaps. For kids, check out the selection of children's clothes, doll clothes, and baby blankets too. Everyone will love the birdhouses, artwork, pottery, plants, wicker furniture, antique furniture, and jewelry too. Located on Highway 27 east of Lincoln, Red Rabbit 27 open Monday through Saturday. Call 704-240-4448.
Out of Hunter Jackson, 2 for 2 tonight. Here's Hunter Jackson now with his second hit, and now that will bring up Clay Fuller, the right fielder, who singled, drove in a run just an inning ago in Cherryville's big 5-run inning. So Jackson at first gets his lead, shot into center field, base hit. Clay Fuller's the hottest man in town. A solid base hit off the bat of Fuller. 2 runners aboard, nobody out here. Clay Fuller, 3 for 4, 2 for 4. That's 5 for 8. 7 for his last 10. Clay Fuller. That's not bad at all. No, it's not, including a 3-run homer, a 2-run double. Yeah. So he has been the hot man, and hitting in the 9th spot, boy, that helps your offense out a lot.
Sure, maybe they'll keep him down there.
Hunter Jackson at second. There's nobody out. Cody Dellinger, your hitter now. And the first pitch, a bunt laid down the third base side. They're not going to get anybody with that one. That's a perfect bunt. A base hit. The pitcher feels it as he slides on his rump.
They try and try again. They say if you don't get it first time, try again.
I tell you what, that's the 3rd hit of the night already for Cody Dellinger in that leadoff spot. 2 singles and now 2 singles and a double, and the bases are loaded.
No outs.
Bases loaded, nobody out for Caleb Nair, and all of a sudden, when Cherryville wasn't looking too good, they're in total control of this game. First pitch to Nairn is on the outside corner for a strike.
Cherryville still up, 5-3.
10 hits already for Cherryville, and they only had 1 through the first 2 innings.
Good to get settled in down here.
Here's the pitch, down and in. 10 hits for Cherryville. I bet you almost half of them, if not half, have been infield hits. 1 ball, 1 strike to Caleb Nairn. Has 1 of those hits in 2 trips tonight. Now swings and fouls it toward the Cherryville dugout. Nairn will be in the hole 1 and 2.
Look, the rain is holding on for now. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Call me Milton Baker.
1-2 pitch on the way. A little slow roll to third. Third baseman bare hands. Going to go to first with it in time. That's a nice play by the third baseman. I thought he would come home with it, seeing how he was coming that direction, but Altamira decides to throw it across the diamond, and he gets in there in 5-3 put out. The ground out will give Nairn an RBI, and everybody advances the base as Dellinger goes to second, Fuller over to third, and in for the 6th Cherryville run of the night, Hunter Jackson, with 1 out now. So a swinging bunt, basically. And now Josh Beam up there, who's been in a little bit of a slump lately. Josh Beam had 1 hit in the loss to Shelby a couple nights ago. I shouldn't say he's been in a slump. He was 2 for 4 the previous game before that. So.
David, I think that last play when he went to first base, you're talking about how good they were looking defensively. I think that's kind of stopped in the last couple innings, and
They haven't looked as good.
had to go back to basics. You can go to the first base and just get something that you know.
Fly ball into left field. Let's see if Coach Reynolds elects to tag Fuller. He does. The play is made out there in left, and the throw in will be cut off. That will score another run as Clay Fuller comes in to score. Run number 7, the Rocky Bennett run number 7 of the night for Cherryville Post 100. Josh Beam credited with a sacrifice fly and an RBI. It is now 7-3.
Cameraman said he likes it a lot better from the press box.
Well, he's got an air conditioner and a roof. And pistachios, most of all.
Yeah, he sure does.
Better than anything, the pistachios, right, Dustin?
And when he walked in here, he got sang to.
Foul ball out of play. Is today his birthday? Happy birthday to
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to Dustin Day. Working on his birthday. I can't believe it.
And it's 6-0 Shelby after 4, too.
Yep, 6-0 Shelby on top of Haywood in the 4th, going to the 5th, and also going to the 5th, the Braves, Gaston Braves lead Rutherford County 6-1. So at this point, all the upper seeds leading in game 1. Are they playing at South Point tonight, Richard, or East Gaston? South Point? South Point the whole playoffs.
Unless rain moves them.
Right. Well, I bet they won't. I bet tomorrow night they will be at Rutherford.
RS Central.
RS Central tomorrow. Ground ball to third. Third baseman across the diamond in time for out number 3 gets tally. So another good inning, however, for the Cherryville Post 100 offense. 2 more runs they put on the board on 1, 2, 3 hits. There was no errors, and they strand 1. 4 complete here in the books at Cherryville's Fraley Field, or TRT Trailer Sales Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky scoreboard now. Cherryville 7, Huntersville 3.
There you go, Ann. Your new account is now open. Just one more little thing. Here's your card. What was that?
It's my new bank. Every time I turn around, I get hit with another fee.
You need to get an account at Carolina Federal Credit Union.
She's right.
Tired of getting hit by bank fees? Switch to Carolina Federal Credit Union today. Make those pains go away.
Here's your receipt.
What are some of the greatest moments in sports? For me, I think of the basketball games in my uncle's driveway when I was a kid. He wasn't just my uncle, he was a friend. When he died, his funeral allowed me to share what he meant to me. It was a meaningful funeral for a life worth celebrating. As a member of the National Funeral Directors Association, the staff at Carpenter's Funeral Home understand the importance of creating a meaningful funeral service for a life worth celebrating. For more information, call Carpenter's Funeral Home at 704-435-6711. Carpenter's Funeral Home, excellence in cremation and funeral services.
Shane Calloway invites you to see Cherryville Printables for your sports embroidery, screen printing, and promotional items. Plus, if you're a member of a sports team, the new Cherryville Printables sells uniforms and sporting good apparel, including the New Era and Flex Fit hats. Plus name brand apparel, including Nike, Augusta, Holloway, Ashworth, Adidas, Carhartt, and Dry Duck. And they can personalize any item. And be sure to ask them about their special fundraising
And welcome back to Fraley Field in Cherryville.
pricing. See their products in Medical Center Pharmacy or call 704-200-3741. That's Shane Calloway and Cherryville Printables, 704-200-3741.
0-1.
Jason.
1-1 the count.
Big Jason Barber rolling in.
Roll right.
1 ball, 1 strike as we start inning number 5, our Billy Rowland State Farm Insurance of Lincoln 5th inning. Here's a ground ball out to second. Dellinger fields, throws to first in the dirt. Cameron High picks it up, but not in time. It'll be an infield hit. Infield hit for the leadoff man, Schaefer. Very close play over there.
Yeah, that's one of them plays you kind of have to take their word for it because we can't see it from the backside.
Well, now, wait a minute. I'm going to look over and see if I can see a replay.
Sorry. Well, it'd be the same angle. It'd be the exact same angle.
That's right. We slow it down. So the leadoff man aboard, Wayne Schaefer. His first hit of the night, an infield single, and now it brings up Jeffrey Williamson, the designated hitter. Right-handed hitter for this Huntersville post 321 team. Finished 8-8 in their division. That's the only games they played, none outside the division. Coach Reynolds goes out to question that play at first base. Don't blame him one bit on that one. That's a bang-bang play. Most of the time when you see the fielder come up with it like that, they call him out.
Yeah.
Steve Kay claims to have the best eyes in Gaston County tonight. Said he saw it. He's out.
We'll take his word for it.
So now Williamson in there. Runner goes. Ball driven into left field. That's going to go down in the corner. Round second, coming to third is Schaefer. He will try and score. Will there be a play at the plate? Here comes a throw, and it's going to be late. And now on the throw, the runner's going to get to third. So an RBI double for Jeffrey Williamson as he drives in Schaefer, and then he will take third on the throw to the plate. So good base running.
Yeah, third base left wide open too, though.
Yep, good base running by both those guys. Schaefer for getting around there and scoring on the double. And got to give it to Williamson for taking third on the throw to the plate. So one run across, making it 7-4. Cherville lead is cut to 3. And Jeffrey Williamson just 90 feet away from another run for this Huntersville team.
Second base. Yeah, second base, yeah.
Time called for just a moment as the pitcher and catcher have a word there. Alexander and Jackson.
How did you get the third?
He ran.
Double. Okay, I got it.
Yeah, he got a double, went to third on the throw to the plate.
I can make heads and tails of that.
A single and a double and a run across here. It's 7-4. And Richard came back with a load of banana pudding, I'm hoping.
Nope.
And he says no.
Banana pudding.
No banana pudding.
No banana pudding.
No banana pudding. What about coconut cake, strawberry cake? There's two on there.
You can bring us in?
Notice he said they're still down there.
Yeah, he didn't bring any up here.
I just took it on.
1 ball, 1 strike here to Stabasevsky. Stabasevsky, the shortstop, has reached twice tonight on infield errors. This pitch upstairs, 2-1.
David want me to give him something. He told me right there.
You trying to slip out before I get a chance? Now the pitch to the plate upstairs, 3-1 to Stabasevsky.
Yeah. The roller skate something. Yeah. Then I would be in trouble. You understand.
3 balls, 1 strike, runner at third base. Williamson gets his lead. The pitch is fouled out of play. That'll fill it up at 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes, a 7-4 game. Cherville on top, and now the pitch to the plate, swung on and missed. So good job by Alexander to come back and get Stabasevsky after being falling behind the count 3-1. A couple strikes from Alexander, a foul ball and a strikeout swinging for the first out in the inning. Now the catcher, Carson McNamara. McNamara 0 for 2 tonight, a strikeout and a fly to center.
First name you don't hear very much, McNamara.
Not since the Red Sox manager. What was his name? John McNamara?
Second on the ground out.
I don't
I think it
know.
was John, the older man. And his,
Scored from second on the ground out.
I remember the movie I watched. Can't remember the name of the movie. There's a good kid named McNamara in it.
here's a ground ball, foul, first base side. Better watch out. It hits that lip and goes back in there.
Off the right Cuban guy.
We've seen it happen. But it is a foul ball. 1-1 the count to Carson McNamara.
Quick guy. Oh, yeah. They killed him. Yeah. You see, 400.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out in the inning, 1 run across. Huntersville with a runner at third base. The pitch up and in. 2-1.
if I got enough juice on this. Maybe give it.
2 balls, 1 strike. Brandon Alexander on the hill. The pitch. And that's in there to knees. That leaving the count 2-2. 1 run across here for Huntersville in this Billy Rowland State Farm 5th inning.
Cherville still leading the game, 7-4. In case you're just tuning in with us.
The big inning for Cherville was the 5-run third. This pitch down and away. Now that'll fill it up. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Alexander's throwing a lot of pitches tonight, Josh, so far in this. We're in the 5th inning. And you folks wondering, hey, you get 5 in and it rains? Well, that's not the rule for the playoffs. They're playing every inning. Here's a shot into left field. Base hit. RBI for Carson McNamara as he drives in Williamson.
David, is that a new rule?
Not really. They've elected to play that way sometimes. I heard they were playing the suspended game. You know, like if you had a suspended game, you just pick it up. But I thought that would only be games that were past, that were before 5 innings, because usually 5 innings is a complete game. But, no, it's going to be picked up wherever. Yep, wherever. But hopefully we're not running into any of that.
Yeah.
Here's a throw to first and the runner's back. 7-5, a couple runs here across for Huntersville as Trim Cherville's lead down to 2. 3 hits in the inning. A single by Schaefer. He scored on Williamson's double. And Williamson just scored on McNamara's RBI single. And now the second runner goes. Throw down to second. They got him this time. A good job by Hunter Jackson to catch McNamara stealing.
They dialed him right in.
2-4 on that put out.
Beat him by a couple steps.
And that erases a base runner. Now nobody aboard, 2 down. And a no ball, 1 strike count to Andrew Altamira. Here's the pitch. That misses, a ball and a strike.
Really clearing up out there.
I see some blue sky for the first time since March.
I know. The wind's dying down. The flags aren't moving.
And the blue sky I see is only takes up about a 50th of the sky you can see. But
it's a welcome sight.
It is.
About all
it won't last long either. Says here Brad Stevens is the same age today as Pat Riley was when he became a NBA head coach. So hope he has the same success as Pat Riley.
Who's Pat Riley?
You know, the Saturday Night Live character.
Oh, yeah, okay.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. Popped up over our heads and behind us. Out of play.
Another Johnny Brown.
Another John Brown All-State. Foul ball into the parking lot.
If you need some auto insurance needs, or for any insurance needs for that reason, but auto insurance needs, go see John Brown.
7-5, Cherville on top. Huntersville still batting here in the 5th. Pitch to the plate. It's lifted out into right center field. Base hit. As Cherville will get it back in. Josh Beam gets it back in. He had trouble handling it, but picks it up and gets it back in. But a solid base hit off the bat of Altamira. 4th hit of the inning. Cherville's fortunate for the caught stealing. This could really have been a big inning for this Huntersville team. 3 singles and a double this inning. But there are 2 down, and Ethan Whitman, the left fielder, will be your hitter. Now throw to first. Boy, that was hard up around Cameron High's face. They go to the 6th inning down at South Point. The Gaston Braves lead Rutherford County 6-3. Rutherford's trimmed into that lead a little bit. Bill Gardner covering Legion ball, maybe for the first time this season tonight for the Gazette. Richard Walker says, yes, absolutely, the first time.
He's Mr. Grizzly's beat runner.
That's right. He's a Grizzly.
We'll defend him. He works hard enough.
There's a foul ball off the bat of Whitman. 0-1. Seven to 5. Cherville on top here.
Do we get third on time, dude?
About 7:06.
Okay.
So that's perfect on time for a Legion game, especially in the playoffs. Here's the pitch, grounded foul, third base side. And the count 0-2 now on Whitman. 5 runs, 8 hits, and a couple errors for this Huntersville team. Cherville already in double hit digits in the hit column. 7 runs on 10 hits.
So, David, you're working tomorrow.
There's a shot in the center field, base hit. Another hit for this Huntersville team. They're not going away by no means. I think they've proven that. Down to second base goes Altamira. He'll have to hold theirs again. Beam gets it back in quickly. So Whitman at first, Altamira at second with 2 down, and Brandon Gragilla, the first baseman now, up there again looking for his first hit. Hit a line drive back at Alexander's feet in the second inning, and then grounded out the second. And the first pitch to him is down and away. Good block by Jackson. A long inning here in this Billy Rowland State Farm 5th inning. Long inning for the Cherville defense to be out there. Fortunately, they only gave up 2 runs to this point.
David, you said you were working somewhere for WLON tomorrow night.
Mm-hmm. Helping with the 4th of July celebration in downtown Lincoln.
Oh, okay. Well, good. Dustin and I will not be there.
You're going to celebrate the rain, more than likely. Maybe we'll be able to celebrate a day it don't rain. Hey, you know, only 30% chance tomorrow.
No, it's blue sky. Look at Carolina blue there.
Here's the pitch to the plate. This one's going to get by Jackson. The runners will take off, and they're both going to get there safely. It's a wild pitch in the dirt. And now 2 more runs in scoring position. A base hit here could tie this game. I'm still showing storms every day, you know. Yeah. You know, the optimist would say there's a 50% chance it don't rain tomorrow. So I say it's a 50% chance it rains. Yeah. And I say wherever I'm at, it's probably about an 80% chance.
Yeah. Are you like
bad luck slap rock? That you thinking?
No, the cartoon always has the cloud over him. Who is that?
Yeah,
Linus?
that was I can't remember who that is.
There's somebody in Charlie Brown commercials, and they just cloud just falling over.
Or
maybe Eeyore. Maybe are you Eeyore in the Winnie the Pooh?
Here's a pitch to the plate. Check swing. He went around. Yes, he did. 3-2 the count now to Gragilla. Every time I see his name, I want to say Gargiola, like Joe. Yes, he is. Big boy. Left-handed hitter. 3-2 the count. Pitch on the way is fouled out of play. Another John Brown All-State foul ball into the parking lot. Yeah.
There goes Mr. Kester.
Chasing the ball.
Yep, chasing that ball down.
Again, the 3-2 from Alexander. I don't know how much longer we'll see Alexander tonight. He's throwing a lot of pitches. Outside corner, called strike 3. Big strikeout. That's probably his biggest pitch of the night. And finally, this inning comes to an end. But Huntersville puts 2 runs on the board on 5 hits. No errors, and they leave 2 on base. Halfway through this game, we go to the bottom of the 5th, the Billy Rowland State Farm 5th inning. Your score on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Turtle Cell scoreboard now, Cherville 5 and Cherville 7 and Huntersville 5.
Community minded, just like you. Community minded, that's for sure it's true.
You care about the future of this community. You grew up here. You've raised a family here. Your life is here. So is ours.
Carolina Trust Bank. Member FDIC.
Community minded, just like you.
Cherryville Self Storage is your complete storage center. They have units from 5x5 up to 10x30. They also sell moving supplies such as locks, slips, covers, rope, and more. Cherryville Self Storage is the first storage facility in Cherryville and also has the newest units in town. They're also the only storage facility in the surrounding area with climate-controlled units. All storage units have 24-hour access and have paved lots for your convenience. Units are also monitored by security cameras as well as treated monthly for pest control. Office and units are located at the corner of Elm and Main Street, 300 Main Street at Suite A in Cherryville. Call the office at 704-435-4909 or come by and see Phyllis, Carolyn, and Larry today.
Got a building project in the near future? Then see Don or Tracy Lyles at College Building Supplies in Dallas, right across from Gaston College. You'll find material for treated decks, storage buildings, and even galvanized metal. Save too on roof cement and cement blocks. College Building Supply in Dallas has vinyl windows in all sizes as low as $69. Get quotes from kitchen cabinets, shingles, exterior siding, and even dog houses. College Building Supplies, Highway 321 in Dallas, across from Gaston College. Open Monday through Saturday.
Huntersville, that's about as straightaway center as you can get. And now Cheryl's lead back on 8-5. They gained one of those runs back, and now Brandon Alexander, the hitter. First pitch is in there on the inside corner for a strike. You good?
Yep, just a little hot. Yep, there we go. Now we're good.
Lead-off home run by Brett Huff here to start the bottom of the fifth. The pitch is swung on, grounded down the third baseline. That's a hit. Alexander will round first, but he will hold. He's not rounding first too quick. It's a good job out there in left field by the Huntersville left fielder Whitman to get to it quickly. So 2 hits here. Cherryl up to a dozen hits now.
My first job out of college was in Hickory, so I knew a bunch of...
So Alexander's aboard, nobody out for Cameron High, the first baseman.
I will say, as relentless for the start. He is a
Little talk on the mound there. Trying to get things worked out, see what they can get done.
It was Hamilton. Hamilton would take Hamilton state championship. Hamilton was
Meeting on the mound as the Huntersville coach out talking. Actually got the home plate umpire out there, Bumgarner, talking with him as well.
I think he's trying to run him off. He said, I'm not done yet.
Yeah, they got. Where's his kid going to school? I've been in a crowd from.
Good crowd on hand here tonight. Maybe not the quantity we're looking for, but there's some quality fans out there tonight.
Yep, there's some tried and true out here, I'll tell you that for sure.
The crowd will grow as the series goes along. That's the way it is, and if Cherryl can be fortunate enough to win, as the series go along as well.
This just in, the center field cameraman's last name is Morrow, Frank Morrow.
Here's a pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 to Cameron High. You got a brother named Two? Wah, wah. Here's the pitch on the way, and that is inside to Cameron High. 1 runner aboard, nobody out. Excuse me, 1 out.
That's been the talk of half the game is, what's the cameraman's name?
Frank Morrow. I got it on my text right here from Mr. Calvin Hastings.
I finally texted Frank. I got his phone number and I texted him and I said, what's your name?
Is that true? Frank Morrow.
Frank Morrow.
Frank Morrow.
His twin brother's name is Two.
Frank Caliendo Morrow.
Here's the pitch, grounded out toward short. Shortstop backhands, goes to second for 1 to relay to first in time. Now that's a nice looking double play turn.
I hate to see it on that side, on that side of the inning, but it was a good looking play for sure.
It was. The shortstop started it all, making a nice 6-4 put out down there of Alexander to relay on to first to get Cameron High. So 2 down in the inning now. Shortstop Stabasevsky, one of the smoother ones I've seen. So 2 down in the inning, nobody aboard. The 1 run coming on the leadoff home run by Brett Huff here in the Billy Rowland State Farm bottom of the 5th.
Haven't seen anything with it, but I'll
It's been a long inning.
Correct.
So here we
Been
go.
a very long inning.
Yep, the pitcher walked out to the mound momentarily. Catcher walked out to the mound momentarily, and now we're set in the first pitch in the dirt to Hunter Jackson. Jackson 2 for 2 tonight. Tell you what, the bottom two in the order are 4 for 4. Now the pitch to the plate. Ground ball, third base, diving backhands, throws to first from his knees, and the first baseman can't pull it out. Probably an infield single there for Hunter Jackson. Would have took a perfect throw, a perfect play. I thought the third baseman did a great job to make the play, but he would have took a perfect throw as well. And an infield hit. Now Hunter Jackson 3 for 3 on the night.
Have to give him the, we had the on-base best. Now we're going to have some kind of name for Jack.
Mm-hmm.
On-base Jack. We'll figure something out for him. He's got plenty of time left to play for us.
Yes, he does.
So we'll
more years.
Yeah, we'll have a good name for him.
Fuller now up there at the plate. He's 2 for 2 tonight, and he fouls the first pitch off. No balls in the strike.
Funny.
Now the throw to first. Just read a tweet here that the new stadium, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, is coming along nicely. That's where the 49ers will play their games in a couple years. Here's a pitch swung on, fouled out of play off the bat of Fuller. Look, we can tell on the picture the sun's shining in San Francisco. Yeah, it's just not quite fair.
Hey, Dave, do you want to hear something funny?
Sure.
So, Frank Morrow, Centerfield camera guy, has been listening to us the whole time on the radio and never texted us or called us to tell us what his name was. He's been listening to us up there the whole time and never thought to tell us what his name was.
Maybe he didn't want it mentioned. I can understand the
maybe he's incognito.
anonymity.
Yeah. Maybe he's under witness protection or something.
Attaboy, Frank. He might get some camera angles that would make us proud, but maybe not
He's
everybody.
on Frank out there, Dustin.
Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. Fuller goes down on strikes. That'll do it for Cherryville Post 100 in inning number 5. Our inning is sponsored by Bill Rowland State Farm Insurance of Lincoln. Cherryville comes up with 1 run. The long home run from Brett Huff. There were 3 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left after the double play. We go to the 6th. Your score on the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky TRT Trailer Sales Scoreboard is Cherryville 8 and Huntersville 5.
Cherryville Post 100 Baseball is being brought to you in part by Gatsa Marble. The Gatsa Marble family would like to personally thank all the dedicated firefighters and emergency service personnel for their efforts in their recent fire. They'd like to also thank all of their family, friends, and customers for their continued support and loyalty. Gatsa Marble is proud to announce they're still able to handle all your marble needs and that their business will remain in Cherryville. Gatsa Marble, located at 121 RNS Access Road in Cherryville. Phone 704-445-1660 or visit their website at gatsamarble.com.
Take 36% off. That's right, 36% off during the Samsung bestsellers at your nearest Hendrick Appliance location, including Samsung washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Plus, take 20% off Samsung's best-selling ranges and ovens. It's a red, white, and blue savings sale going on right now at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 2689 East Main Street in Boger City, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. If you want to be treated like family, stop by the drugstore in Lincoln and Vale or Boger City, and you will get just that. The drugstore is locally owned and operated. George and his staff take great pride in giving all their customers fast, efficient, quality customer service. They can help you with any prescription or home health care need you may have. Find them on Facebook or at tdspharmacies.com. The drugstore would like to welcome you to their family.
Pennzoil is not just oil, it's Pennzoil. Choose from Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle or Pennzoil Conventional or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles, helping reduce leaks and oil consumption while helping to keep your higher mileage engine clean to maintain responsiveness. Ask for Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle. Available at Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street, Shelby. Pennzoil, not just oil, it's Pennzoil.
Dugout, because I don't have it.
I said, what is it? The max number.
Oh, there is no max number of pitch count.
Is there not?
No, it's 12 innings in a 72-hour period.
I think it's 10 innings now.
That's in juniors. Juniors only.
Okay.
We found that out on Sunday night.
Okay, that's what it was then.
Yeah, it's 12 innings in 12 innings in 72 hours for the seniors. This pitch misses again. 3 balls and a strike now. I can't imagine if they counted pitches, but that would be everybody's count would be different. 3-1 lifted into right field. Should be playable out there for Fuller, and it is. 1 up and 1 down here in the Huntersville 6th inning, and now the number 9 hitter, center fielder Will Champion, 1 for 2 tonight.
We got a lucky winner coming up here for half and half.
I wish I would be a lucky winner and somebody would deliver me some cake. You won't get no food away from Jason. Here's the pitch in the dirt. Steve telling me to go see if I get something from Jason. Jason's not going to give me any cake.
Jason
Barber. Sitting down here on the 3rd row from the top. Gray shirt with the umbrella in his hand. Jason moved me out of the way to eat cake. There's a strike in there. 1-1 the count now to Will Champion. A single back in the 2nd inning. 1-1 up and in as Alexander brushes him back. Now that would have got the Detroit Tigers fighting a couple nights ago when that close. They're awful edgy right now with Miguel Cabrera. Yeah. This one in again. 2 balls and a strike.
That'll get you fired up by a 95 mile heater.
3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody aboard, 1 out here in the 6th inning. Alexander's pitch, outside corner.
Oh, that was a strike? Yep.
3-2. You don't hear me say outside corner?
We said outside. I said...
see, that way you got time to cover yourself.
I was like, no, it's in it. Sorry.
Full count now. Payoff pitch coming from Alexander Champion, and that's just high, ball 4. So Champion, a 1-out walk, heads down to first base. 8-5 if you just tuned in on the Mr. Sparky Hauser Drug TRT Trailer Sales Scoreboard. Cherville on top. 2 runs in the first for Huntersville, another in the 3rd. They took a 3-0 lead. Cherville come back, scored 5 in the bottom of the 3rd to take a 5-3 lead. 2 more in the 4th for Cherville to make it 7-3. Huntersville cut it to 7-5 in the top of the 5th. Cherville with 1 to make it 8-5. It's been a slugfest all night. And that's where we stand. Champion now at first base with 1 out here in the 6th. And Wayne Schaefer, the leadoff hitter, up. And the first pitch is outside to Schaefer.
Speaking of Schaefer, I'm glad that the Braves got him back. George Schaefer.
Now Coach Reynolds is going to take a trip to Mountain. While he does, we will take a quick timeout. Your score here from Fairley Field and Cherville. Cherville leading 8-5 with Huntersville batting in inning number 6. Be right back. $500 off.
Your full-service service center for your automobile is Rick's Automotive on East Main Street in Cherryville. They do it all at Rick's Automotive. Rick Walker and his staff is dedicated at providing you the best in automotive care. From an oil change to a tune-up, from a tire alignment to a full set of new tires, from heaters to air conditioners, you can get it done at Rick's Automotive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30. Rick's Automotive, 1001 East Main Street in Cherryville. Call 435-3801. Golf carts are the specialty at R&M Motors in Cherryville. No matter where you live, it's well worth the drive to R&M Motors in Cherryville for your custom-made golf carts. Prices start at only $18.50, and all carts come with a 30-day warranty. Come see the selection today. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5:30, Saturdays 8:30 till 2. And be sure to check out R&M Pawn and Trade and R&M Motor Tire and Automotive Care, all located on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway, 1 mile outside of Cherryville. Call 704-445-0103.
Bruce isn't sure why he's out here, but this happens every time Aunt Betty and her allergies come to town, doesn't it, Bruce? But now, Train can help downtrodden animals like Bruce. A Train Clean Effect system removes up to 99.98% of the allergens from all the air that it heats or cools, so your owners will never choose Aunt Betty over you again. Let's go find your family a Train dealer.
Your Train Comfort Specialist is Roland Black Heated and Cooling. Call 704-865-1375. Roland Black Heated and Cooling.
It's hard to stop a train.
Bullpen, our Alcom call to the bullpen. Looks like Josh Beam just going to come in from center field and take over the pitching duties. We'll see if there's any other changes. I see Alexander has gone to third base. So we got to figure out who's in center field. Now that's going to be the question. Towery goes to center.
Brandon Towery.
So who goes to left? Third baseman Nairn goes to left. So nobody enters the game. Nobody goes out of the game. Just a four-position swap. Batting order will stay the same. Main thing is your new pitcher, Josh Beam, in relief of Alexander. Got to give Alexander some credit. Although he struggled getting out of that first inning, he settled down and pitched quite nicely. And leaves the game with an 8-5 lead and 1 runner aboard with 1 out. He cannot lose the game. He can get the win. Beam now with the first pitch to Schaefer, and that's outside. The count already 1-0, so now it's 2 balls, no strikes to Wayne Schaefer. Same 2 teams tomorrow night down at North Meck. Huntersville home game. 2-0 pitch, an attempted bunt. He comes up empty, 2-1 the count. One ball, 1 strike. Beam looks at the runner at first. Now the pitch is hit into left field. Looks like it's going to slice foul, and it does.
Kind of a late swing. He was showing bunt and I don't think he got the bat back quick enough.
Good thing it was foul because Darren wasn't going to be able to get there, but can't fault him for playing that far off the line on the left hand. Glenn got down there in a hurry. Nonetheless, 2-2 the count. 1 out in the inning. Beam trying to hold the lead for Cherryville Post 100 here in inning number 6. From the stretch, and the 2-2 down and away. Now the count goes full, 3-2.
That was back in the old Big Sox 3-8.
Yeah, I had no idea that Gravy's brother's name was Biscuit.
Well, sure.
I mean, it makes sense.
Of course it does.
I just didn't know it. And that makes me happy.
Now throw to first, and the runner's back in there. 3-2 the count. Wayne Schaefer.
And actually, that's not his girlfriend anymore. They got engaged.
That don't make her the girlfriend anymore?
And make sure the
financing?
Yeah, the financing. Yep.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. In there. Called strike 3, says the home plate umpire, Kevin Bumgarner. And now there are 2 down in the inning as Schaefer is retired. And now the hottest man on this Huntersville team, Jeffrey Williamson, the designated hitter, 3 for 3 tonight. A single, 2 doubles, scored all 3 times he's come to the plate. 3 of the 5 runs.
Okay, how about 8-5 Cherville in the top of the 6th, 2 outs, and Huntersville got man on first. How about that?
Throw to first, and the runner's back in there. It's one of those nights there's not been a ton of strikeouts.
No.
And there's probably been more base runners than outs for both teams.
The game was moving along pretty good until the 5th inning.
Yeah. It came to a screeching halt then, didn't it?
It did. The 5th inning took as long as the first 4, it seems like.
Yeah, even the 5-run Cherville third didn't take as long.
No. Just boom, boom, boom.
1-0 pitch, swung on, popped up, foul right side. Looks like it'll drift out of play behind the Huntersville dugout, and it does so. Jarkey Hopkins, left fielder for the Gaston Braves, has been ejected from the game for running into the catcher in that Gaston Braves game tonight.
Which way the camera go over there to watch that?
There's a swing and a fly ball right field, well hit. Is it going to drift foul? It does. Foul by about 3 or 4 feet. That would have been a run for Huntersville right there. That was a pretty good shot ball down that line.
Not a bad.
You know, one day, Josh, we'll be able to take our computers and, like you guys are doing, we'll just be able to watch a screen. We'll have a screen here. When there's 8 games going on, we'll be able to watch all 8 of them at one time and catch the replays. It's not that far away.
Be nice.
I don't think. There's a shot out to short. One hopper. Huff will go to second. And that'll do it. Fielder's choice out there at second base. A 6-4 putout of Champion for out number 3. So nothing doing for Huntersville. No runs, no hits, a walk. 1 runner left on base. We go to the bottom of the 6th. TRT Trailer Sales. Hauser Drug, Mr. Sparky Scoreboard. Cherville 8, Huntersville 5.
Haley, do you take the color Crouching Tiger 4022 to cherish every day?
I do.
And Crouching Tiger 4022, do you take Haley's wall for as long as you match her decor?
I do.
You may now check out.
Find your soul paint at Ace. We'll help with the harmonious color palette of Clark & Kensington Paint and Primer in One, exclusively at Ace, the helpful place.
Clark Kensington Paint, found at your local Ace Hardware store. Ferguson's Ace Hardware, Highway 150 East in Cherryville.
Your reasons for a personal loan are as individual as you are. As a community bank, we understand that. We're the bank with the focus on service. So we'll help you design a loan plan that fits your needs and your budget. Talk to us about your personal reasons for a personal loan. First National Bank, hometown banking since 1874. Member FDIC.
Hauser Drug Store on the corner in downtown Cherryville has been Cherryville's hometown pharmacy since 1935, and they know you by name. For durable medical equipment such as wheelchairs, oxygen, walkers, CPAPs and BiPAPs, lift chairs, and diabetic supplies too, like strips and lancets. Hauser Drug bills Medicare and most all private insurances. And does your pharmacy make home deliveries? Hauser Drug in Cherryville does. It's service after the sale.
Good luck to Post 100 Baseball from Hauser Drug.
Alcom Mini Storage.
And a good time with that app. We had our first Alcom Mini Storage call to the bullpen of the night when Cherville's Josh Beam came in relief of Brandon Alexander. Good job by Beam to get out of the inning. Now we go to the bottom of the 6th, and it's top of the order. 3 for 3, Cody Dellinger trying to keep that streak alive, and he pops it up on the infield. Not going to do it this time. Shortstop back in the edge of the grass will make the play. Stabaseski with the first out.
And the rain's not coming down hard, but it's coming down.
Yeah, don't be telling me that.
Well, you can't really see it. I just a little bit. Oh, yeah, I see a little further lights there. I see all the.
Yeah, but you know what? A lot of times you look at the lights, and you can't even hardly feel that rain when it comes down. Yep, very light rain. When you have to look at the light to see it, it's light rain. Caleb Nairn.
I've got it.
1 for 3 tonight.
And boy, that's hard to do
And the pitch from the right-hander
Bottom of 7.
misses. Who is our new pitcher here for?
8-0.
It's Schaefer. Schaefer moves from second base to the mound. Now the pitch to the plate, that's in there for a strike. 2-2.
I just realized, David, we have a actually professional umpire standing right in between us doing the camera work for us.
No, we don't. That's Dustin. There's a pitch in there for a strike. Called strike 3, and Aaron didn't agree with it. But it doesn't matter if he agrees with it. It's the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down now for Josh Beam.
He's probably one of the best Dixie youth softball umpires in Cat Square.
Well, if I got to compare him to Terry Reinhardt, he's no doubt he's good. If that's what, and Jonathan, here's the first pitch down and in, a ball to Josh Beam.
You'll not find a better Dixie youth umpire in Cat Square than Dustin Day.
I'm sure Terry Reinhardt would dispute all that.
Here's the pitch, and that misses the outside edge. 2 balls, no strikes now to Josh Beam.
No doubt about that.
Got a celebrity with us up in the press box with us now. Area 4 Commissioner just showed up.
Rocky Bennett.
The Rock is in the house. The Rock is in the box.
Wait a minute, we got doing the rocks.
The Rock is in the box.
Hey, Richard. Yeah. 7th inning at Shelby. Bottom of 7. Okay, and
2 outs, nobody aboard here for Cherville. Bottom half of inning number 6. Cherville on top 8-5. No lead seems safe in this game, that's for sure.
2 back and forth. Yeah, we were down 3-0. 5th inning. I mean, the 3rd inning happens, and we go up by 5. And
well, they've trailed by 3. Now they lead by 3. This one upstairs, ball 4. So Beam reaches safely for the first time tonight. Draws a 2-out walk.
I like being on top, but I like to be on top by more. I don't like this when they creep back a little bit at a time here.
And now it will bring up the left fielder, Dalton Towery.
Let the rain quit again.
Well, my Red Sox are tied tonight, 1-1 with the Padres. And there's a snap throw down to first, and the runner's back. But my Pirates not too good. Trail the Phillies again tonight, 4-1. Pirates had a 9-game winning streak come to an end last night. Now this pitch outside, 2 balls to Dalton Towery. I didn't hear what you said. I was trying to hear your comment on my 9-game. Took a trip to Pittsburgh a couple weeks ago.
That's good. 3-0 to count. 2 outs.
Had an awesome view. Dustin will like that one. Here's a throw to first. The runner's back. Yeah, mine too. 3 balls, no strikes. Now the pitch to the plate. And that's down low, ball 4. So back-to-back walks here for Cherville Post 100 after 2 outs, nobody aboard. All of a sudden, 2 runners on. And Brad Huff, who homered to center field. His last time up.
Be nice to have some more Rocky Bennett insurance runs.
Here's the crew that went to Pittsburgh. So 2 down, 2 runners aboard. Cherville now with a threat here. Huff up there. First pitch swung on, foul down the third base side.
Ripped hard down the third base side.
I really didn't think it was going to go over. It was one right there.
Now the pitch to the plate. Yeah.
Did a little fake
almost a balk there.
I was about to say, a little fake back to second. I almost thought it came off. Surprised they didn't.
This one lifted out into right center field. Well hit again off the bat of Huff. This one's going to short hop the fence. 1 run in. 2 runs are in. And over to third base with a triple. Brett Huff, and now the ball gets by into the Cherryville dugout, and he will score. He's going to try and hit for the cycle tonight. He's just a double short of it.
He sure is.
A 2-run triple off the bat of Brett Huff, and then he comes in to score himself on the throwing error. 3 runs across for Cherryville. It's now 11-5. All this after 2 outs and nobody on. Very good inning here for Cherryville.
Now up comes Alexander.
11-5 now. Cherryville on top. Brandon Alexander up there with nobody on and 2 outs. That's the way this thing started just a few minutes ago.
You know what that was? That was 3 more Rocky Bennett Insurance runs.
Yes, it was.
Good outs here.
11 of those.
Yep.
Tonight on the board. Tell Kevin, if that's Kevin.
Yeah, well,
can't get it to open up.
Kevin, I gave Keeper your message and you can't get it to open up.
Well, we'd like to say hello to Chuck Walker, the pitching coach for Post 100, who just got out of algebra class.
Chuck.
Checking out the game. Yeah, he said he's the weekend warrior this year. Has to going back to school, tying up a lot of time.
Yeah, I've missed some games myself because of school this year. I have class Saturday and Sunday. This Saturday and Sunday, David. So tonight, tomorrow night's the only nights I get to work for this first series.
I have no class usually. 3 balls and a strike now to Alexander up there with 2 outs, nobody aboard. Well, I lost his message. He sent me a message, and I lost it from Chuck Walker. Chuck Walker, hope you're tuning in now to the radio, can hear the game. If not, I will update you momentarily with a message. Here's the pitch, down and away, ball 4 to Alexander, so that's the 3rd walk after 2 outs, and of course the big blow was that home run. Yeah, I just don't know how Chuck Walker's going to pass his algebra class. Has been sitting in class listening to the game. So, I tell you what, I'm not going to give you any tips on the college algebra. That's for sure. You're in trouble. Been a wacky game here tonight. 3 runs. 2 runs in the first for Huntersville. They got another one in the third to take a 3-0 lead. Cherryville answered with 5 in the bottom of the third. 2 more in the bottom of the fourth. And Cherryville's been in control since. They now lead 11-6. As we said, Brett Huff is going for the cycle tonight. He now needs just a double. Struck out his first time up, but since has singled, homered, and tripled. You got the hard one out of the way, especially in this part, the triple.
So that hasn't been a whole lot of home runs out of this park this year either.
Well, the bats have changed a lot over the last couple of years. You haven't seen a whole lot of home runs anywhere. First pitch lined into left center field, base hit off the bat of Cameron High. Huntersville cannot get the 3rd out. A base hit by Cameron High, his 2nd hit of the night.
That brings up Hunter Jackson to the plate.
Hunter Jackson tonight is perfect, 3 for 3. 3 singles, scored 2 runs. Having a hard time getting that 3rd out right now as Huntersville posts 321. Here's the pitch to Jackson, a swing and a miss. No balls, 1 strike. Well, a stretch.
Those of you who know the Jackson family, Quinn family, Hoover Quinn, Hunter's grandfather, he was in the hospital this week, but I think he's doing a little bit better.
Long-time Cherryville Post 100 fan.
Yep. Here's a fixture here for a long time. And Hoover, hope you're listening and hope you're feeling better. And
hope you're proud of that grandson, too.
I know he is.
The way he's playing.
I know he is. So hope you're listening and hope you get to feeling better. Hope you're watching. Or listening, at least.
Here's the pitch. That one stays up and in. 1-2 to Jackson. Now the pitch to the plate. Swung on, grounded foul, third base side. Coach Reynolds attempting the soccer style maneuver on that baseball, but
that's heard some bad news, David.
Let it go.
And all the desserts are gone. And the press box are out.
Knock Richard Walker out. He didn't go get us any desserts while they lasted. I'll tell you what. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Hunter Jackson. 2 runners aboard for Cherryville.
I bet there's somebody from
already 3 runs across here in the 6th. And the pitch to the plate outside, ball 3.
Well, we couldn't get anybody from the Gazette to get us anything. Or the Eagle get us anything. I wonder if we got the Times in here.
Man cannot live on peanuts alone, Josh.
That's why I bought pistachios. And Dustin's about to eat them up.
3-2, shot to third. Third baseman plays it on 1 hop and will step on the bag. And that will do it. The fielder's choice over there at third. 5 unassisted will retire Alexander for the third out. But Cherryville puts 3 more runs on the board. 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. Couple walks, and 2 runners left on base. We go to the 7th. TRT Trailers Sales and the Hauser Drug Mr. Sparky scoreboard now. Cherryville on top of Huntersville, 11-5 as we go to inning number 7.
Mention this radio ad and take $1 off each bag of Neutrina feed you purchase from St. Ace Hardware in Lincoln. Offer good for Neutrina River Run dog food, starting at $17.99 for a 50-pound bag. Also good on Neutrina Country Feeds layer pellets, starting at $13.49 for a 50-pound bag. And Neutrina Wrangler horse feed in pellet or sweet, starting at $8.99 for a 50-pound bag. And mention this radio ad and get $1 off each bag you purchase. St. Ace Hardware, Highway 150 West 27 intersection in Lincoln.
In the nation, they go by Guardian, Lifesaver, and Friend. At Nationwide Insurance, we just call them agents. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the nation that cares.
Nationwide is on your side.
Your Nationwide insurance agent in Cherryville is Sandy Cunningham Nationwide Insurance, 1608 East Church Street. Call 704-445-1990.
Nationwide Mutual Insurance Company and Affiliates, Columbus, Ohio. Subject to underwriting guidelines, review, and approval.
Since 1900, the Stamey Funeral Home in Fallston has been serving the families of our area with the finest in funeral service. In 1998, the Tysinger family began to serve the families of the Cherryville community, and today are a proud member of that community, providing services with dignity and respect. Caring for your family like our own, that's their slogan. Come talk with manager Pete Kraft about the services they provide at the Stamey Cherryville Funeral Home, 405 North Dixie Street in Cherryville.
Leading things off.
Don't forget about old Frank, what's his name out there in Winnebago?
Well, what about Frank Mara? Mara. Doing a fine job on that center field camera. Right center field camera is what we're going to call it. Here's the pitch down low. 3 balls now on Stabasevsky. Gaston Braves lead Rutherford after 7 innings, 7-3. And still a rain delay up at Shelby. Here's the pitch outside, ball 4. So a leadoff walk to the shortstop, Kurt Stabasevsky, to start the 7th inning. And now that will bring up the catcher, Carson McNamara. We'll get that right here in a little bit. Runner at first base gets his lead. The pitch is on the inside corner for a strike. Now the stretch. And the pitch to the plate shot foul over the Huntersville dugout. 0-2 now the count. Now the stretch and the 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. So a big strike out there of McNamara for the first out here in inning number 7. Stabasevsky still at first base, and it'll bring up Andrew Altamero, the third baseman. So 1 out in the inning.
We need to get a update on the Shelby game.
Okay.
David, they're in another rain delay, and they are winning 8-0 after 7 innings.
See, that's the kind of game I was talking about. That
should be
doesn't have to be completed, and it's 8-0.
Yeah.
Nobody's interested in completing that game. Here's a pop foul on the right side out of play.
A little road rash on that ball. It skipped across the asphalt.
From the stretch, Josh Beam, it's a sign, pitches out behind first, foul territory, Cameron High, giving chase and can't haul it in.
All the way into the Huntersville dugout.
Yeah, the fence figuring in over there as well, so good effort by Cameron High. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, Rocky, he just said it looked bad back there, so I think God bless her.
Turn this mic on.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out in the inning. Here's the pitch to the plate, and that's down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Altamira. Let's see what's going on in the world of Major League Baseball while this game has really taken a slowdown, as this one's fouled back out of play.
Yeah, tell me how my Bravos are doing against those Marlins.
4-2 Miami, 7th inning. They go to the bottom of the 7th. Braves at home. Red Sox Padres 1-1, 6th inning. Pirates now lead the Phillies 4-2. That game in the 6th inning. Orioles and White Sox 2-2. Trying to find the Yankees. Yankees trail Minnesota 1-0 in the 4th. 2 balls, 2 strikes here. It's an 11-5 Cherville lead, and this game has really, really slowed down. You would think with all the threatening weather that the game would actually speed up a little bit.
Nope.
But, boy, this one has slowed down to a crawl. I mean, there's like a minute between every pitch now. And I hear fireworks started. The 4th of July fireworks have started at 9:15 on July the 3rd.
Yeah, they always do it,
City.
Yeah, they always do the city here the night before. Have a little beach music up there. This is the final July 4th.
Don't stop there, please.
Huh?
Yeah. He said it's the final July 4th. You got me worried.
The final 4th of July celebration in Cherville. They said this is going to be the last year. They're not going to do it anymore. City said they weren't going to do it anymore.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Now, how can you play baseball with that distraction in the background? That's different, huh?
Yes, Braves 7-3 after 7.
So, yeah, Josh Beam has a little distraction there.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, but the Huntersville area is pretty quiet, Steve. Huntersville area is usually pretty quiet. 3 balls, 2 strikes. A payoff pitch coming here from Josh Beam. 1 out in the inning. Runner at first is lifted out into center field. Well hit. Center fielder going back on it and cannot make the catch. Rounding second and going to third is Stabasevsky. And into second with a stand-up double, Altamira. So now 2 runners in scoring position with 1 out for Ethan Whitman. Whitman 2 for 3 tonight.
Oh, man.
You boys having too much fun without me.
Well, I pointed for Dustin to go for the shot, and I think he got distracted from the fireworks, and he zoomed in over to the fire station. I was trying to catch. I didn't know where he was going.
He must have really thought that thing was hit well.
Yeah, he thought it was hit to the firehouse.
2 runners aboard, just 1 out. Whitman, your hitter. And now Coach Reynolds is going to take a trip to the mound. We'll take a break. 11-5. Cherryville on top in the 7th, but Huntersville threatening to put some runs on the board. Be right back.
For breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it's Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Now open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sunday. Try their all-you-can-eat pancake special. All you can eat for only $3.99 every day. And don't forget about the big Sunday lunch specials. Every day is a great day to eat at Mitchum's Kitchen in Vail. Open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Call 704-276-1155 for all of your catering needs too.
A lot of people are switching to natural gas lately because natural gas appliances cost a lot less to operate than those using propane or electricity. In fact, a typical family could save up to $1,000 a year just by switching from propane to natural gas. But that's not all. To learn more about natural gas and to find out how much money you could save by switching, visit psncenergy.com/choosegas. That's psncenergy.com/choosegas. Natural gas from PSNC Energy, making everyday life better.
Where can you get the highest quality in electrical service at a price that you can afford? From Dellinger Electric of Cherryville. Gary Dellinger invites you to give them a call for a quote on your commercial or residential electrical needs. Call 704-435-0705. No matter the job, Dellinger Electric of Cherryville can handle it. They feature weekend and holiday service. So before you pay an extraordinary price for an ordinary electrical job, call on Dellinger Electric of Cherryville, 704-435-0705.
When the septic tank backs up, Dennis Willis Septic Service in Cherryville is the name to remember. Dennis Willis services, repairs, and installs all types of septic tanks. They have pump-out tanks, too. Call Dennis Willis for septic tank service at 704-435-2326. Again, that's 704-435-2326 for professional, fair, and honest work from a name you've trusted for years. Dennis Willis Septic Tank Service of Cherryville. Again, that's 704-435-2326.
Covered the field.
Yep. You can see the field. I mean, look, you can't even see it. So we're having a 4th of July celebration delay.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. The things that can delay a game in baseball.
Well, it won't happen next year. I guarantee you that.
No, I wouldn't guarantee that. They might do it again.
No, because this is the last year they're having 4th of July celebration.
That's what they're saying right now, but they might do it again. Why would you quit celebrating the 4th of July? That's a little unpatriotic. What's the deal there?
Answering council persons.
So we get to stand and salute the flag through the haze while God Bless America plays here at the ballpark. You want me to turn you down? I'm going to give an update of what's going on around in the world of Legion baseball. 5 rainouts tonight. Shelby leading 8-0 in their game over Haywood County tonight over in Shelby, but they are in their second rain delay. The only other thing we can tell you is the Gaston Braves were leading in their game 7-3 a bit earlier. I can't find the score right now, but 7-3 over Rutherford County going to the 8th inning, so they're further along than our other games. But fireworks going off here at Cherryville. If you could be here and see what has happened to the ball field in the last 15 minutes, you just wouldn't believe it. The smoke from the fireworks has settled right here on the ballpark. We know we've got rain approaching the ballpark. We don't know if we'll ever get these last 3 innings in as slow as the game was moving tonight. It'd be hard to say, but to have this happen, yeah, we're going to take a quick timeout anyway. I don't know how quick it'll be, but we'll take a timeout. We'll come back and give you an update anyway of what's going on here at the ballpark in just a few minutes.
The voice of Woody Durham calling the Hills games brought bright smiles to the faces of Tar Heel fans everywhere. Dr. John L. Cloninger III of Lincoln will brighten your smiles with professional cosmetic dentistry and smile enhancement procedures for everyone. Even Duke fans will smile at the work of this Tar Heel. The office of Dr. John L. Cloninger III is located at 904 Doncha Drive. For an appointment, call 704-735-0765. That's 704-735-0765. And John III says best wishes to all high school athletes.
At B&B Buildings, we've got your storage and workshop needs covered. Wood buildings, metal buildings, and playsets are available with easy rent-to-own terms available. Garages, carports, and pole barns are also available with financing available on approved credit. We currently have several factory markdowns and repos available in both the storage buildings and swing sets. Markdowns range from 5 to 20% off. So come by and see the friendly folks at B&B Buildings and finish your shopping here. 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby and 2261 Lincoln Highway in Cherryville.
And they lived happily ever after.
Thanks, Mom.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
This moment is brought to you by Bennett Insurance Group, your local Erie insurance agent. For affordable insurance coverage in Cherryville, call Rocky at Bennett Insurance Group at 704-435-0271 and see how you can save. Bennett Insurance Group and Erie Insurance. We've got you covered. It's our true blue promise.
Right now, 1 in 3 drivers is cruising around in a state of skepticism about just how much value their car insurance company is delivering. If you're one of them, State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln can help you get to a better state, because Billy and her agents will talk with you, listen to you, and help put together a policy that has you written all over it, from cost to coverage, all backed by 24/7 customer support. Feeling less skeptical? Then call State Farm agent Billy Rowland in Lincoln and officially get to a better state with State Farm.
In the Gospels of Matthew, Luke, and John, we are called to forgive others, and God will forgive us. I find that I can forgive others, and I can ask God to forgive me, but sometimes I find it hard to forgive myself. If you are struggling with forgiveness, as we all do, come to Ryan Heights United Methodist Church and hear of the Lord's grace, mercy, and forgiveness. I'm inviting you to come and worship with us Sundays at 11. I am Kathy McAbee, pastor of Ryan Heights United Methodist Church, and we are located on Madison Street, just up from Betty Ross Park.
Get it cranked at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Yes, with a stop at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville, you'll save time and time again. They start all the winners. They do it all at Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. Starters, alternators, generators, rebuilt and repaired. Located at 457 Paul H. Beam Road in Cherryville. Get it cranked and running with a visit to Phil Starter and Alternator in Cherryville. You'll save time and time again.
Save time and time again.
Phil Starter and Alternator, Cherryville. Super Tuesday is back at Medical Center Pharmacy on East Academy Street in Cherryville. Cheeseburgers for just 99 cents. And it's time to get your flu shots. And don't forget about the new Kids Vitamin Free program. Pick up a free bottle of Children's Chewable Multivitamins every 30 days. Parent must come in and sign up each child for their 30-day supply. At Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street in Cherryville. You wouldn't want your favorite sports team to only play offense or only play defense. So when it comes to insurance, why settle for someone that can handle only your auto policy? Bring your home and auto insurance to Allstate now, and you can save big on both. You deserve someone that can assist you more. That's Allstate, Stan. Are you in good hands? Hey, sports fans, call Allstate agent John Brown at 704-435-1920 today.
Just like you love Cherryville sports, Cherryville has a hometown skilled nursing facility that loves their work too. Peak Resources Cherryville, where caring comes to life. For a tour of Peak Resources Cherryville, call us at 704-435-6029 or just stop by. Located off Delview Road at 700 Self Street in Cherryville. And we'd love to meet you. Peak Resources Cherryville, providing exceptional nursing and rehabilitation care at Cherryville. Again, phone 704-435-6029 for Peak Resources Cherryville. Discover something for everyone at the Red Rabbit 27 shops in Lincoln. For women, you'll find handbags, sunglasses, garden decor, and more. For men, there's outdoor furniture, garden tools, saddles, boots, and chaps. For kids, check out the selection of children's clothes, doll clothes, and baby blankets too. Everyone will love the birdhouses, artwork, pottery, plants, wicker furniture, antique furniture, and jewelry too. Located on Highway 27 east of Lincoln, Red Rabbit 27 open Monday through Saturday. Call 704-240-4448. Cherryville Post 100 Baseball is being brought to you in part by Gatsa Marble. The Gatsa Marble family would like to personally thank all the dedicated firefighters and emergency service personnel for their efforts in their recent fire. They'd like to also thank all of their family, friends, and customers for their continued support and loyalty. Gatsa Marble is proud to announce they're still able to handle all your marble needs and that their business will remain in Cherryville. Gatsa Marble, located at 121 R&S Access Road in Cherryville. Phone 704-445-1660 or visit their website at gatsamarble.com.
Take 36% off. That's right, 36% off during the Samsung bestsellers at your nearest Hendrick Appliance location, including Samsung washers, dryers, and refrigerators. Plus, take 20% off Samsung's best-selling ranges and ovens. It's a red, white, and blue savings sale going on right now at your nearest Hendrick Appliance, 2689 East Main Street in Boger City, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby.
Bright, sunshiny day.
If you want to be treated like family, stop by the drugstore in Lincoln and Vale or Boger City, and you will get just that. The drugstore is locally owned and operated. George and his staff take great pride in giving all their customers fast, efficient, quality customer service. They can help you with any prescription or home health care need you may have. Find them on Facebook or at tdspharmacies.com. The drugstore would like to welcome you to their family.
Pennzoil is not just oil, it's Pennzoil. Choose from Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle or Pennzoil Conventional or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles, helping reduce leaks and oil consumption while helping to keep your higher mileage engine clean to maintain responsiveness. Ask for Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle. Available at Fastway Oil Change, 630 South Lafayette Street, Shelby. Pennzoil. Not just oil, it's Pennzoil.
Or Pennzoil Platinum. The Pennzoil High Mileage Vehicle continuously cleans and protects engines with over 75,000 miles.
The Car Store in Cherryville is your source for auto sales and service. Stop by and see the Jenkins boys for the best deals around on pre-owned vehicles. And now you can buy used tires for only $25 each. Or mention this radio ad or clip out the What's Up Shopper ad and save $5. Plus, they do inspections and get your oil changed for only $25, including 5 quarts of oil. Let them earn your business. The Car Store, Highway 150 East in Cherryville. Call 704-435-1988. Trailers for everything, and we mean it, at TRT Trailer Sales in Lincoln, 3302 Gastonia Highway. trailers for hauling livestock, motorcycles, and cars. You'll find dump trailers, utility, and landscaping trailers. You'll find racing trailers with finished interiors, plus the tag-along and gooseneck trailers, insulated trailers with tack compartments and 110 packages. Call toll-free at 1-877-279-7465 or visit the website, trttrailersales.com. $500 off. $500 off any Big Dog X-Series mower from West End Sales in Vail. Bring in the ad from this week's What's Up Shopper and take $500 off any Big Dog X-Series mower. These mowers feature a big 26 horsepower Kawasaki engine and a big 52-inch cut. But that's not all. Bring in the same ad in the What's Up Shopper and take $50 off any Cub Cadet tiller in stock or any Land Pride mower in stock. Only from West End Sales, 110 Highway 18 North at the Highway 27 intersection in Vail.
2 runners aboard, second and third, 1 out when the fireworks started. And we mean literally the fireworks, not just a lot of base hits. Fireworks just 1 block away up toward Main Street in Cherryville, and the distraction was not good to have a baseball game, and the smoke even worse. Now that the fireworks have stopped, the smoke is covering the field, so we may never get to play baseball here in Cherryville, because as soon as I can tell you, as soon as the smoke is gone, the rain's going to hit, and we know how it's rained. The rain might last for 8 days when it comes back. Who knows? But we're moving quite along to the 5th inning. This game really slowed down to a crawl, but I think we'll get started here within the next 10 or 15 minutes anyway. Umpires having a conversation. The players starting to get loose. So hopefully we'll have baseball for you here from Prairie Field in just a few minutes. Please stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in tonight.
Cherryville Post 100 Baseball is being...
Mr. Sparky, we're on time, you'll see. Mr. Sparky, or your repair is free.
Most people are not expecting an electrician to be in their home. They wait and call us when the power's out. Some